So thank you so much for joining us today. We are so excited to have you here. We are powered by Virtual Assist USA, one of the top industry leaders in virtual assistant. We are thrilled that you are interested in becoming a virtual assistant or knowing more about the practices and programs that we use on a day-to-day basis to become successful in this role. So the VA services has continually increased month over month, meaning the possibilities in this career has grown significantly and is continuing to develop. So again, whether you're looking to become a virtual assistant, looking to expand on your current knowledge base, or exploring just this work from home option, we are here to provide you with some insights. So what are we going to cover today? My goal is to provide you with vital insights with high-level requirements to becoming a successful virtual assistant. We will discuss both free and paid resources, and at the end, I will provide you with a discount code if you are interested in one of our resources that we offer. I know that it's not easy to become a virtual assistant today and be successful. So let's talk about what success looks like for you and what are some options. So you can either work for a company as a virtual assistant, right? There are many different virtual assistant companies, or you can work for a company that has assistants that work remotely, right? So there are two different options there for you. And obviously there are pros and cons to both. Can also be a freelancer, a 1099 contractor. This is where you are obtaining your own clients in a freelance way, and you are executing their tasks as you would if you worked for a company, but you're doing all the invoicing, you are making the sale, you are dealing with any client complaints, things like that. And that also rolls into then starting your own business as a virtual assistant, right? So you can freelance whether you are looking to be a 1099 on Upworks or another source that has people directly looking for virtual assistant services or marketing services, and then starting your own business type rolls into becoming that 1099 contractor. It is just more formal, right? So you'd have to register the state you're in, you'd have to become an entity and file taxes in that way. So there are pros and cons, right, to working for a company in which they take care of all the sales, they may take care of any trainings, they may cover paid time off, they will cover part of your taxes. But then again, you are maybe taking a bit of a salary cut, or you have to work whatever hours that they are looking for, while most remote work is flexible. So success does look different for everyone, and there are major advantages to this profession and many routes for success. So there is quantifiable success in which it is something that is learned. And then there is success that relates to you personally. I am looking for flexibility. I am looking to work in my own office. I am looking to travel and work. I really need a break during the middle of the day to do X, Y, and Z. And that's what success is for me. So this role offers many routes to success. So some skill sets, and I know that there are a large variety of programs, skills, and specialty, and it can feel very overwhelming, but I'm going to do my best to break down the main areas that you will need to know skill set wise for success. Now, skills to me falls into two categories. There are soft skills and there are hard skills. Soft skills are just as essential as hard skills. It's more personality. It is being proactive. It is organized. It's being detailed. It's being a communicator. Where hard skills are more of those that are specific abilities, different capabilities that an individual can possess and demonstrate in a measured way. Platform knowledge, execution of certain tasks, administrative abilities, etc. Top soft skills that are non-negotiable in this industry are being proactive, organized, a communicator, and detailed, like I said. For example, organization. I would say organization and being proactive are the top things that I look for within this industry. It's extremely important because you may be working with people who are not organized, and you need to organize them. That is a vital part of being an assistant, but also to keep yourself organized. If you're working with multiple clients and you have multiple projects going on, you need to be able to be organized in order to execute and deliver those tasks properly. Then, if you're not, you can risk losing the client. If you're working for yourself and you lose clients, that's a direct sale that you have lost and you have to make up. If you're working for a company, it may be a loss to your personnel file, but they should be able to replace that for you, right? That is one of the benefits of working for a company over working for yourself. You have to know your behavioral style. Am I okay with making the freelance sale myself? Is this something that I'm good at? Or do I have soft skills where I am a helper? I look to support, and working for a company would be a better option for me. Hard skills, the basics, right? Platform knowledge, calendar management, inbox management, CRMs. These are the very basics. And it's something that is expansive in itself, right? There are platforms galore. I would say having the business fundamentals as well is a must. Without understanding how business works and what your clients are trying to achieve, you won't have any idea how to organize everything. Understanding these basics of just fundamental operations is key then to being proactive, making suggestions, and forward thinking. So the hard skills and the soft skills work together in harmony in order to become successful in this role and look for what our clients are expecting. Communication and personal growth. This encompasses a lot. So, having great customer service, being self aware, behavioral analysis, setting expectations, continuing to grow, giving feedback, the mirroring effect, mind reader, and more. Self awareness in this role and time management, if you're not used to working from home, can be one of the biggest hurdles you have. Tips and tricks early on is going to make you successful here. Knowing how you work well at home. Are you self-aware with your time? Are you using a calendar and time blocking to make sure you're giving enough time to each of your clients? Are you setting expectation for your clients? Are you giving feedback, making suggestions? And continued growth is really important in this role, right? We all know that things are expanding quickly. Platforms are growing, AI is growing, and it is something that is becoming increasingly put pressure on virtual assistants to know all these new platforms. It's not like it was before, where an administrative assistant may just need to know how to work Gmail or have Excel or Word knowledge. There are hundreds and hundreds of platforms. There are softwares and integrations. So learning on the go, knowing the basics is going to be very important. There are tutorials on just about every program out there. Don't be afraid to ask questions, subscribe to newsletters, get updates. Now, there are different databases, there are different PM and CRM systems that clients use regularly, right? There is Asana and Slack, Teamwork, Trello. There are ones that are top of the list, and you can certainly just take a quick Google search of different CRMs, PMs, and learn them. But it goes more than that, right? There are automations now that take a second level of knowledge than just knowing the basics, and knowing how to tie these platforms into those business fundamentals is really important into becoming successful. It's not just here's a task and execute it. It's how can I make this run more seamlessly for my business using this program? And that is something that a lot of clients are looking for when they are working with the virtual assistant. They are relying on your expert knowledge in order to help them navigate this virtual realm, right? With that title, virtual assistant, comes all of these things that encompass more than just administrative tasks on a regular basis and working from home. So working with clients can be stressful. And if you've never done it before, especially in a remote environment, it is different. Communicating properly with your clients is vital. You need to have some general knowledge of customer service practices in a remote environment, understanding yourself and how to work best with others, right? That behavioral style and knowing how to adjust your working style in to mimic the best way to work with your client. Continuing to grow personally and professionally is important. If you're going to work as a 1099 or a contractor, knowing that conflict resolution, solutions to clients not paying their invoice is really important. This mirroring effect is something that diving deep into is important when working remotely, right? We are often not face to face. It may just be a phone call or an audio call. So it is really important to understand how to interact, to grasp someone's attention remotely, especially if you're doing this full time. This mind reading effect comes from knowing how to be proactive and being a step ahead of your client. It is something that takes practice and time and may require a mentor to show you how to pick up on these cues. But it is something that all top virtual assistants have. For example, if a client is asking you to research a platform for better email marketing, and they have multiple businesses, you may look for an email marketing service that can segment out all of their businesses. That way they don't have to sign up for multiple. They can just have different emails segmented within one platform, right? That's forward thinking. It's taking the next step. And it's that mind reading that I'm talking about, right? What are they asking me to do that comes next? So all these things we've talked about, what's going to set you apart, right? As this industry is growing, the skill set level is growing, and falling behind is not going to be what you want, right? So how can you set yourself apart? That connection, building a connection with your clients is going to be of great importance in order to continue the relationship with them. Finding a mentor, right? I discussed finding someone who you can lean on that has resources, can show you how to do different techniques in order to mirror or mind read and be proactive, right? What are the little things that make that connection great with your clients and make you successful? Join communities, practice on the go. There are hundreds of platforms, right, that we discussed that you can practice on your own. And then proactivity, making sure you are front of mind for your clients all the time is so, so important in this realm. So does anyone have any questions maybe that I can answer for you about becoming a virtual assistant? If you place them in the chat, I would be happy to answer them for you. Since this is recorded, I know I have a question from someone that emailed me, so I'll take that one first. They had asked about the services that we offer, and I know that I promised a discount code. All right, so I'll start with this, and then I will talk about where to find online jobs for remote assistants. So we'll start with where to find help. There are a bunch of LinkedIn groups. There are forums where you can find help. It is often difficult to find activity in these groups, as it may be more of a passe for people looking for advice, not so much as a daily activity. So our program offers a virtual assistant course in which it goes through general management, design marketing, strategy tactics, initiatives, dozens of templates that you could use for your clients, a whole library of resources. It was designed by industry leaders. It was designed by two doctors. It is really designed to promote this overall virtual assistant success rather than I'm just going to practice a couple of platforms and hope that it goes well. But if you're looking for more of a community, we do offer VA Bites. It's a monthly subscription. It gives you access to biweekly live sessions that are similar to this session, but targeted, right? So we talk about our last session was talked about analytics, right? And how SEMrush has recently changed what they offer as far as analytics, how it ties into Google Analytics, how that ties into your clients' websites or your websites. And then there are discussions and live sessions that go on so that anyone that joins our coffee bite session is which this one particular I'm talking about can have their questions answered in a live way. And it's more of a brainstorming and a breakout session. There are continued education trainings. So there are webinars that you can attend in order to teach you on new platforms. Recently did ChatGPT. And again, those are more breakout sessions, so you can ask questions and you can interact. There's a library of resources for you. While the course shows you and gives you access to how to use all these templates, the monthly subscription will just give you the access to the templates themselves. And then again, that sense of community, newsletters, headlines, different article access, and that's $19.99 a month. Generally, so to answer the question in the chat, it is difficult to find online jobs, right? And that's a factor for virtual assistants to think, am I going to do this on my own? Do I want to work for a company? Do I want to try and find a company that's looking for someone remote? You can generally find different jobs to apply to on LinkedIn, ZipRecruiter, Indeed, if you're looking to go the route of working for a company that is looking for remote work. I know that is often difficult to find general, right? So they're looking for something that may be more targeted. Looking for a general virtual assistant, there are a great deal of virtual assistant companies. The difference with most virtual assistant companies is a lot, I would say 90% of them, you are still a 1099 contractor. So it is not guaranteed that you are going to have work. You're not an employee. You are not getting any time off. You're not getting any employee type benefits. Virtual Assist does offer, and Virtual Assist USA does offer, I think maybe one of the only virtual assistant companies that has employees. But with that comes a high level of skill set that we look for with our virtual assistants. They are our employees. We do continue education courses with them. There are a lot of resources for online jobs. It is just often difficult to get a response. But my advice to you, if you are looking through this route, is to be proactive. If you see a job posting, go on LinkedIn, find out who's hiring, send them a personal message. Take that second level of being proactive to look and see what maybe that hiring manager has done in their past. Ask them some questions in that email, right? Get their focus. You always, when you're looking to talk with someone or engage with someone, you want to ask them questions about themselves. Most times people want to talk a little bit about themselves, even if it's in a job interview. Ask them what drew them to the company. Do you assist with resume preparations? So our course would assist with resume preparations. It could be a monthly subscription if there was a suggestion or a need. Our biweekly live sessions are based on surveys. So like I said, this last survey was about analytics since everyone wanted to learn more about what SEMrush was putting out. So the course gives the threefold, right? So it gives I'm looking for a job, what do I need to do? So the resume preparation we come in that, but the course also gives you ideas on if you're looking to start your own business, what do I have to do for that? Or if you're looking to just freelance, where would I find jobs in order to freelance? So the course is detailed in that way, where if you're not sure, if you are just looking to work from home and you've never done anything like this before, you're not sure which route to go, the course is very extensive. It's 9 weeks that is done at a specific pace. Once the course has been completed, you can have access to obviously everything. But it is designed, like I said, with a specific reason for a 9-week paced course, and it's broken out into 3 sections. The last section is involved with now what? I've learned all these skills. What do I feel is best for me? The monthly subscription is more of a resource. If you already know all of these things and you're looking to build upon it, that's the route that we offer. The biweekly sessions, like I said, while resume preparation may not be, or finding a job may not be this week or next week, it can be written as a suggestion in the form to fill out and then done in a few weeks. Well, I thank you all for joining us today. I hope I provided you with insight as to different soft skills and hard skills that are required in this industry in order to become successful. And I hope that I prepared you to think about what success looks like for you in this industry. And if this is something that you're looking to pursue further, I hope I gave you some avenues to do so. You can always email us at support@virtualassistusa.com. I will send a follow-up email with this recording to everyone who signed up today. And I hope, oh, I forgot, I did promise the discount code. So if you're looking for either of our services, you can get 35% off the course with Success 06. And then the monthly subscription again is $19.99 a month. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have if you'd like to send me an email following this presentation. I hope you have a great afternoon and success in this role.